All right, let's get into what type of person Tiffany is. I feel like this is already long. I didn't want this to be that long, but what type of person is Tiffany? It's the damsel card. Yo, it's something really weird about Tiffany. Like, I'm seeing Tiffany as a child in some type of like laboratory. It could be a clinic. She has on a robe and her, it's looking like some shit out of Stranger Things. It really is. It's something about her childhood. Like Tiffany was like experimental on. I really feel like she was created. She was created like similar to Orlando Brown, but slightly different than Aries. Like she probably have like a weird ass childhood. Talking about Tiffany. Mm. Yo, 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 yo. People who watch my Orlando Brown. Oh, 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 oh. Tiffany was created like Orlando was. She's an industry baby. Yo, if you wanted to be famous and you didn't make it, be thankful. Be thankful. Oh, induce his self destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Tiffany has motherfucking issues, okay? But she has issues because they traumatized her really bad as a kid. Really bad as a kid. You, for them to break you in a way that they want, the stuff that they have to put you through is like sickening. Sickening. I feel like she still have nightmares about it. Like at times that she like sits in the dark and just stare into space. It's creepy. Like if you was to witness it, like you walked into a dark room and she was like sitting in the corner, like staring off in space. That's something that she was doing since she was a child. It's almost like a click on, click off switch. Ooh, she is so deeply programmed. Mm. She is so deeply programmed that motherfuckers could use a word with her and she would just shut down. And motherfuckers around her, like they know. I'm okay. I keep getting a visual of Common. I know that they was in a relationship at one point, but he was aware that she was programmed. So much so that motherfuckers even gave him the code words. Common knows the code words, yo. Oh boy, 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 boy. He know the words to activate certain parts of her. Like he could say a certain word and she will turn very promiscuous. I'm just fucking up words. Work with me, child, work with me. Um, or he could say certain words and she will shut down, literally, like sit there for hours staring in space. He know the words because it's like they gave. It's like he bought her, like he purchased her, and he know the words. Yeah, I looked over and seen his alchemist card. They created her, but she's so deeply traumatized. I don't even think she's a person anymore. Like she's so deeply programmed that it's weird being around her. It's weird being around her for real. Oh hell no. Like there's times like I feel like she malfunctions. Like there's times that she just start mumbling, rambling, repeating word. Ooh, child, whatever. She would start like repeating words and stuff, mumbling, rambling and shit. She's like malfunctioning at that time. And people might even have to take her like, oh, just give us a minute. We just have to talk to her for a minute. Take her in the background. She come out and now she's acting normal again. Yo, shit is crazy. Crazy. See, okay, so when I was doing Orlando reading, this card keep coming out upright. But this reading, it did come out reverse. Feelings of abandonment that stifle mature because she is so like she malfunctions sometimes. Like some people, they react differently to the trauma. Um, mm, child get all emotional and shit. Hold on. She fucked up. She fucked up. All right, y'all. I needed a minute. Okay, so the reason it came out reverse because when it comes to all the trauma that she experienced, like shit, low key making me mad. They even have conversations as if like they was debating on even releasing her like a product. Like we have this one comedian. She's well programmed, but sometimes she's a little erotic because she be malfunctioning sometimes because how deep trauma is. Her mind is fragmented. seeking inappropriate surrogate families. That's why we got Damsel here and Saboteur and Bagger reverse, because she's not she doesn't do well. Like, she the type out of the ones that they program, you know, she's the one that they need a couple handlers like around her. To keep her functioning correctly. She will literally start malfunctioning. And it's like people in the industry, they will see her malfunction and know what it is. Like, some of them would know what it is because some of them are her. Like, some of them are created. Some of them, so they know what they looking at, but they be looking at her like, you know, I'm not as fucked up as her, you know. Some of them would even act like they don't even see it. Like, they would just ignore it. She could be like in the club or something. Like, I'm getting a visual of like her in the club and they sitting on this couch, like a round couch. And she's in the middle, rambling, rocking. And the other people, they notice her and then they will turn away. Like, she in the middle and this person on this side and this person on this side, they would turn their body away from her and start like communicating with the people over there or communicating with the people over there. But they know that she's over there malfunctioning. And then they will go and get somebody to come and get her. They will take her in the background and reprogram her. Say some cold words or some shit like that. I want to see what comes out. How do they program her? How do they reprogram her? How they get her to function again? It's something that she is deeply terrified of. It's a trigger that they put in her that she is deeply. I mean, this ain't no regular type of fear. This ain't no regular type of fear. This is the type of fear that if you just mention a certain type of name, this person would pee on themselves or something. Just because it's like they would shut down. It's like, I can't even really explain it. I ain't never seen it in real life, but this is a different type of fear. This is something that it would take years of professional deprogramming to get this fear out of her. And it just might not even happen because it's that deep. It don't matter how long. Even if they got the same scientists or psychologists that installed it in her and they tried to reverse it, I don't think they would be able to. But it's something, a name or something like that, that they could use. And it's almost like it could break her out of her loop. Oof, 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 oof. But it would instantly put her in a fear state, and then they do something else. Okay, then what they do? Ooh, 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 ooh. Version and shape shifter. Ooh. Fear of intimate union. This came out reverse. Fear of intimate union. Damn. This word person, it's a name that they use. Okay, the cards are showing exactly because then the shape shift. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all because the cards is saying exactly what I'm saying, what I'm seeing. First, they take her in the back. They use some type of word. I believe it's the name of the abuser in the lab. Okay, this is something that happened in a lab. It's strategic. The abuser abused her in a strategic way. And she's terrified of this person. When they use that word, it instantly put her in fear. But see how the Virgin card came out? And it said fear of intimate union? Because this abuser would, I can't even call it rape. I mean, it's child, I keep about to cry, child. It instantly put her in fear. And then the shapeshifter card came out. For some reason, when they put her in that fear vibration, it breaks the loop. And then they could use the other code words. They could use the other code words to get her. Look at how this is how her mind fragmented. And they have different code words for each personality. And whatever they need her to be at that time, they will use the code word for it. But when, ooh, but they got to first get her to stop malfunctioning. And how they do that is the fear. They say this person name. They say a name of her abuser. They say the name of her abuser. Put her in a fear state. It's almost like she go catatonic. Catatonic. I don't know if I'm using the right word, but when they first use the fear, if you say this person name to her, she will stop rambling, go completely quiet. And then they quickly use one of the code words, because if they don't, when they shift her into the fear state, if they don't immediately like use a code word, she gonna go from being like stuck, like she gets stuck in fear. Like she is so deeply fearful of this thing that she gets stuck in fear. If they don't use a code word to shift the gear, shift her into one of her program personalities, she might scream, pee on herself, shake, or something. So they have to switch her. This hurtful, boy. This hurtful. So similar cards came out with Aries, but it came up upright, great powers of observation, intuition, desire to seek out the truth, mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal professional life, respect for both sides. Oh, okay. I'm getting what they saying. These are like two of her personalities. Cause they don't just use her as an actor, as a comedian. They also use her as a motherfucking detective. They also use her um not as a mediator, but kind of like similar to the position that they have Aries in. Basically, they use her at times to get information. They use her as like a detective. She good at it too. It's a gear that they could switch her in. Shit. You know, she might even know martial arts or some shit like that. On some real shit. They have different personalities programmed into her. What this card said? Projecting any image. Oh my goodness, bitch. 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 Projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Y'all see that? And I feel like the mediator card came out because, see, they have like these created bots or whatever in certain positions. So when somebody come into the industry and they not a bot and they like have a soul and everything, they use those type of people to steal from. They steal from those people and then they give it to one of their bots. Like similar to Kim Kardashian and how she be stealing from those designers, because they can't create. All they could do is like perform, but they can't actually create on their own. They can't do that. So they need people with an actual soul to come into the industry every once in a while. But when you come in there, they already setting you up for traps. And if they can't break you like they want you, then they will disregard you. Or they would just steal from you and then push you out or kill you. But you know, it's something about death. It's something about it. Like I'm feeling like I'm feeling like the reason why we die is because of the programming. Like they have to convince you that you do die in order to die. Like old people die of old age, but it's like it's because they expect it. Um, because I feel like one of the reasons why I stay looking so young is because I stopped paying attention to my age. Sometimes I forget how old I am. I'm 33. And the reason why I even remember I'm 33 this year is because it's been a very prominent year. But That's why they even have you celebrating your birthday every year, because it puts you in a state of mind that you are getting older. So you starting to expect it. It's in the programming. But I feel like that's like death is an illusion. But they have to get you to believe it. And I also feel like that's how they do everything. To be real. Child. Why did Tiffany do the skit? That damn card had to fall off the table, didn't it? I need more cards because I don't know what they talking about. Why did Tiffany do the skit? Actually, I think it is actually pointing out, like I was saying earlier, of the reason why they did the skit overall. Tiffany don't really have a mind of her own. You know what I'm saying? Like she really deeply programmed. Um, so she just do whatever they tell her to do. See, let's go back to the beginning of what I was saying. Like they trying to change your awareness. They trying to influence it in some type of way because it's all about energy. They trying to get people emotionally tied to something because it's all about energy. It's not even real. All of it is fabricated to harvest your energy. And I feel like them, like Aries and no, I feel like they always plan to throw them under the bus. Like this is a part of it. And I also feeling like they kind of want to be done with Tiffany. They want to do something with her because she just breaks down too much. She break down too much. They about tired of dealing with her. So this is an opportunity to discard her. She breaks down too much. I'm through. I'm done. Stay blessed.